Hey everyone, it's Sophia, and I have my September favorites to show you. And September is such an exciting month for me because it's when you get to swap all your makeup for those darker fall colors and change all the products and all those sorts of things. It's kind of like when you get into April and you get to use all those bright lavenders and all that sort of things. And yeah, I love those times of year because, I don't know, I just like changes and that sort of thing. So I have basically all makeup to show you and then one little small thing at the end. But I guess we'll just get right into it. And first, I'd like to show you the Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay. I've had this for a really long time, but never been obsessed with anything. So I've been using this color Venus to highlight underneath my brow. And it's a pretty intense shade. You can see it right there. And it's very, very pale. So if you're darker, it probably wouldn't work as well. But I've also been using for more subtle highlight, mixing Walk of Shame and Foxy, and putting that right under there. And this is more subtle. Right there, you can see it. And they're both matte. But if you're really, really dark, you could probably use Naked. It's a very cooler tone brown. But yeah, I've really been liking this palette lately, the whole thing. This is a great subtle crease color if you're my skin tone or lighter. And then these, I told you, are great for the brow and lid. And then this, I use to fill my brows whenever I need to fill my brows. It's a great color. And then a black, of course. It's a very black. Okay, so next with the eyes, I recently purchased this, a week ago, but I already am obsessed with it. So I'm lacking in the whole warm tone eye situation. I don't have many warm tone colors, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to build on that. And the first thing I got was MAC Uninterrupted Prolong Wear Eyeshadow. And this is what it looks like. It does not look like a very appealing color, but in your crease, and actually as a bronzer, that what I do too, it works amazingly. It has an extremely orangey, yellowy undertone, but it does look like an ugly color. But in your crease, it's seriously amazing. I'm wearing it today, and I'm wearing it as a bronzer, but you can't really tell. But that's the color. And because it's a prolong wear eyeshadow, it's super creamy. But once you get it on your lid, you have to blend it out. I would use I use a little at a time and sort of just brush it and then go harder and harder and harder because it's a little more difficult to blend because once you put it on there, it stays. So it's prolong wear eyeshadow. Okay, so for the eyes, yeah, that's all I have for the eyes. Now let's move to the face. I have a blush. This is one of the main things I like to switch out during the fall and spring and the summer. You know, every season get a new one of these. This one's a MAC blush. It is called Breath of Plum. And this screams fall. That's pretty much the exact color. It looks like a lavender. And it is a lavender. But on your cheeks, it becomes very wearable. It'd also be great for spring, I guess, too. But I don't know. It just makes me think of fall and winter a little more. But yeah, it is a really great color for light skin and dark skin. I feel like everyone could wear this. But yep. Okay, and next for the face, I have a new foundation that I purchased. This has nothing really to do with fall. I just purchased this and I really like it. It is CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Oil-Free Foundation, and I'm in the color 215 Warm Beige, and it looks like this. It's very new, and I'm sure you've all seen stuff like this, but it's like a squeeze, and it comes with 1 fluid ounce, so it's the basic one. But it really is just so natural looking. I use this such a tiny amount, and a little goes a long way, and it's a medium, maybe a little sheer coverage, and it dries to a semi-matte finish. You can't really see it, but you could see, I don't know, but it dries to a semi-matte. But yeah, it's just really great, and it looks so natural. That's what drew me to it. But yeah, so getting through this pretty quickly. Next I have eyebrows. you probably saw this in my haul from MAC. It is the waterproof prolong wear brow set in the color Quite Brunette. And this stuff, I'm wearing it today, it is so amazing. Like, the bristles are just great and so tiny. You could just get right in there. And it adds like a slight tint and like fullness, and then it sets them so nicely, and it's waterproof. So yeah, I just had to mention that. And then another exciting thing for fall is lip colors. So everyone has been obsessing over these dark nudes, and I found a very cheap alternative to every other one. And I don't think it gets much cheaper than this. This is the Wet n Wild Bare It All Matte Lipstick, and it is, I'm obsessed with this color and the formula. It stays for such a long time because it's matte and it's not drying. It's right there. It is the most perfect color in my opinion. Okay, and then for a darker color, I just discovered these Lorac, I think they're new actually, the Lorac Pro, what's it called, matte lip color in the color Rose Brown. They had a lot of colors like these, like the darker plummy colors. They had some really dark ones too. This one I just completely fell in love with. It is so pretty, and it smells like MAC lipsticks times like a million. I'll show you how this glides on. It's just like, look how pigmented it is. I just don't draw it all over the place. It's just so creamy, and it's like so easy to put on, but it does like slip everywhere, so you might want to be careful. That is the color. It is to die for. I am obsessed with it. Wow, I never thought I'd say that. Okay, well, this doesn't really have much to do with fall either, but I just got it a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago, and it is the Bite Beauty Lush Fruit Lip Gloss, and this is in the color Currant. I'm wearing it right now. It is so natural. For me, it's natural because it's very similar to my skin color, but my lip color, my natural lip color. But in the morning, like when I'm getting ready for school or something, my lips are like very dry and very like nude. They're not very pigmented on their own, and this just gives some moisture and color back into it. That's it right there, and it's just so pretty. You could see it's so natural. So yeah, that's all my makeup. And then the last thing I have to mention is this tea. This is the Yogi Cinnamon Vanilla Healthy Skin tea. It is so amazing for this time of year. It has like the spices that like the warmth to it, and it tastes so amazing. I'm really loving this. I've actually been trying all of this brand, Yogi teas. They're really great. They have the Sleepy Time one. That one's really great. Sleepy Time. But yeah, that one's great. And then they have a berry one that's really good too for the mornings. Okay, so that is all of my favorites. I hope you check out some of these products as well and tell me if you like them or not, and give me some of your favorites too. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.